and welcome back to Metropole Sports Center. My name is Nation Owano. Welcome to the Money Ref segment. We are going to be talking about money. Simba Ali had hinted about the Money Ref section, talking about money. Basically, from the definition, it's all about talking the money. So on today's section of Money Ref, you're going to be talking about the FIFA Women's World Cup. In this segment, you're going to be looking about how much the winners of this particular tournament were able to take home. It will not be justice to talk about the FIFA Women's payment money without talking about the controversial situation or the conversation that has been going on during the week. So earlier this week, there was a discussion about the fact that the Women's World Cup or the women teams need to be paid more, or at least given almost the same share of distribution of money as their male counterparts. So I would like to get your feedback on what you think about that. Do you think the women's team needs to be paid more or the same price money as compared to their male counterparts? From my side, I'm just going to be presenting you with the data. Then you're going to make a decision on whether you think it's imperative for them to be paid that amount of money. So just take back to bring this whole conversation into perspective. The Russia World Cup, the men's team was able to rake in a total of 38 million shillings. I mean, the team took home 38 million shillings, and this year's winner in the Women's World Cup was able to take home $4 million. $4 million. That's a disparity of around $34 million. So do hit us up on our social media platforms and let us know what you think about this whole conversation. So just a quick run through about the previous World Cups that have happened, the FIFA Women's World Cup that have happened. In 2007, there was a prize money of $1 million. And that particular year, the team that took home the World Cup trophy was Germany. They took home a total of $1 million. In 2011, which was the next World Cup, there was Japan, and Japan was playing against the US, and Japan won the tournament on penalties when they knocked out USA. In that particular year, Japan took home a total of $1 million. $1 million. Then we had in 2015, the USA took home the tournament. They took home. There was the total pass of 15 million shillings that was given for the tournament, and then the US team took home a total of $2 million. So if you look at comparison in 2007, 2011, 2015, there has been an increase of $1 million. So quickly, as we summarize this segment, we're going to look at the 2019 tournament. The winner this year took home a total of $4 million. I already hinted earlier that the men's team in the just concluded Russia World Cup took home a total of $38 million. So there's a disparity of $34 million disparity in that amount of money. But in this whole conversation, what people were saying is they were doing a comparison in terms of how much money was raked in from these two tournaments. If we have a look at it, in the FIFA Women's World Cup, the whole tournament was able to rake in a total of $73 million, where the players got 13% of the total revenue that was generated from the FIFA Women's World Cup. Men, on the other hand, in the Russia World Cup, there was 4 billion shillings, which represented 9% of the total revenue. This is the amount of money that was distributed to all the players in that particular tournament. Let's continue with this conversation on whether you think the women's team needs to be paid the same amount of money as their male counterparts. This whole conversation is generating a lot of heated exchange. So I hope next week, as we'll be talking about this conversation, I'm going to be sampling some of your feedback on what you've said on this particular segment. That has been all that we had on the Money Ref segment. As we finish on, we have just a brief run through on some of the events that are taking over, that are going to happen this weekend. We have the British Grand Prix, which is going to be happening, and it will be interesting to see who's going to win this particular tournament, the British Grand Prix. Already in the Austrian Grand Prix, there was shockers that happened. Max Verstappen managed to win the Austrian Grand Prix, ousting Lewis Hamilton, a formidable name in this particular tournament. So wherever you are, keep on watching Metropole TV, the home of the first 24 hours business channel. That is all the time that I've had for this particular evening. Do have a fabulous weekend.